over that midpoint already. Our summer classes are 8 weeks long, and I
Wow.
think we have about two left.
Wow.
So summer always flies by.
It really does. It's good to hear those summer classes have been rolling, and they're completing, because we're going to start this conversation. We're going to talk all about the fall semester. Can't believe we're already talking about it, but Tisha, you can't start these conversations too early, especially when you're speaking enrollment and getting everything together for that fall semester. So just generally here, what do people need to know about starting to think about their fall semester at Lincoln Land Community College in Taylorville?
Yeah, so now is the time.
Oof.
We have some classes that are already filling up. So if students are planning on attending with us and they have not yet started that enrollment process, now is the time. I see on social media too the high schools and elementary schools everywhere. It's time to think about fall and get signed up. So yeah, it's important, especially at the college level, for best class selection to come in, work with us now for fall.
Absolutely. I want to get into all the things that are being offered over at Lincoln Land Community College for the fall semester. What are some of those popular classes that fill up first, and why?
So we are offering some morning, afternoon, and evening classes at Lincoln Land and Taylorville. Our afternoon classes are very
Mm.
popular, and one of the reasons why, Tim, is because of our College Now program.
Okay.
So those are the classes where our high school students visit us at Lincoln Land and Taylorville in the afternoon to get a jump start on their college education. So those are the classes that we're seeing fill up quickly. So we also offer the science classes that are very popular: human anatomy, physiology, general biology, chemistry. Our communication classes. So we're going to talk a little bit about the general eds that people refer to often. So speech, English, the humanities selections, and our fine arts and social sciences, literature, history, American politics, sociology, psychology, and of course math. So that's one everybody needs if you're earning a degree. So it tends to fill up quickly as well. And we are offering our CNA. That's a popular program as well. It's a quick way to earn a certificate and immediately be ready to join the workforce. And there are jobs available for CNA. So that too is a popular program that's filling up.
Wow. So many options, so many opportunities to advance your education with Lincoln Land Community College. And yeah, with the College Now program, it makes sense that the afternoon classes starting to fill up there. There's so many different options here. There's, of course, when I think community college, I think you're getting your general education classes out of the way, good class sizes there. You can really get a good hold on your academics there, but you can really make some good strides in any major that you were looking into if you wanted to take more than just those general ed classes.
Yeah, absolutely. And then coupled with, if you are an online learner, you couple the gen ed classes that we offer at Taylorville with online classes, and you can really get a great start on that degree.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Where do you stand with the online portion of these classes? I know it's totally been phased in from COVID, and we haven't really moved away from it. Is that something that Lincoln Land will stick with?
Yeah, I
Great.
do believe so. Our online classes are very popular. They tend to fill up quickly as well. So, I mean, they're great for our adult learners as well. People who, have jobs and families, to be able to learn on your own time, that's a real advantage.
Yeah, really makes it really convenient, and the learning it's all the same. You can have your lecture time. You can speak with professors. In my experience, professors really make themselves open to meeting there. Is that the same with Lincoln Land Community College?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So, we use Canvas as our online learning environment. It's very similar to the in-classroom. There's discussion boards where you can interact with other people in your class as well as your instructor, still learn from each other. So, yeah, it is. They tend to work well for many people.
Absolutely. A lot of opportunities for nurses, people trying to enter into that field with CNA. Can you talk a little bit more about those specific classes? I know that anatomy is tough, but you can get that done at LLCC.
Yeah, yep.
Awesome.
So we offer our registered nurse, our RN program at Lincoln Land. We also have the LPN, and the CNA is a prerequisite for both of those. So students can get a start in those healthcare professions at Lincoln Land and Taylorville by getting the CNA class. And then, like you mentioned, you're also going to need, human anatomy and physiology. So many of those prereqs that are part of our healthcare professions, our nursing careers, can be started at Lincoln Land and Taylorville.
Absolutely. So we've laid it all out for the people out there. They know their options and what's filling up right now. So where can people get their start if they're hearing this right now and they say, you know what, I will take some credits. I will get this journey started. What's their first step? Where do they go?
So probably what I would recommend is contacting me, Tim, because that's part of my role here at Lincoln Land in Taylorville is to help students through the new student enrollment process. So call us out at Taylorville, visit us online, schedule a tour, just schedule a time to meet with me, and I would be happy to help students through the enrollment process. First, we're going to apply. It's a pretty seamless process. We're open admission, everyone's accepted, and then after we get you through the application process, get the required documents, I'm going to schedule you a time to meet with a student success coach. So all throughout the process, from applying to actually enrolling in those classes, and even when you're in the classes, you're going to have an advocate with you at Lincoln Land. So your student success coach will talk to you about your goals here at Lincoln Land, help you select classes, and then you meet with them throughout your degree time with us at Lincoln Land. So just give us a call. Super easy. We're happy to help you through because it can be a big decision to go to college, Tim. So we just want people to know that we're here to help.
Yeah, it really is a big decision. And like you said, there's so much support. It's constant and it stays with you throughout your time at LLCC. It's just going to make all the operations a little bit easier there. In terms of when I think community colleges, there's different age ranges. There's people going for different reasons there. There's even some people that are begrudgingly starting their college degrees there. Do you speak to these people? And there's all types of different reasons for heading to LLCC.
Yes, community colleges definitely have a very big plan for students. Sure. So, because we have our youth sports, we even start with our child development center. So, kids who are just a few months old, all the way up through our Academy of Lifelong Learning. Wow. So that's our adult program for people who are 50 years or older and just who want to continue to learn. So when you look at that mission of a community college, every kind of snapshot of your life, wherever you may be, there's something there that we try to provide for students at the community college level. So oftentimes people will think of a community college as just college classes, but it is such a bigger mission.
Yeah, I love that. Before we break, can you reiterate that 50 and over program one more time? What was it called?
Yeah, so it's called the Academy of Lifelong Learning, and they are offering some presentations coming up this fall. It's something new. It's called Arts for All. There'll be 2 free public presentations that they're going to feature the beauty and uniqueness of all people throughout the arts. So those events are going to be held on our main campus, but I am happy to provide you some more information on that too when we come back from break, Tim, if you'd like.
Totally. Yeah, I would absolutely love that. And can you get your phone number out there for people that are the phone number people can contact for getting their enrollment started at LLCC?
You bet. Awesome. It's 217-786-2754.
Amazing. That's Tisha Miller, enrollment coordinator over at Lincoln Land Community College. We're talking all about the fall semester, folks. Now's the time to get that started up and get your courses entered in and get yourself ready for the fall semester. It's already coming up. I'm Tim Zalabak, your host of the WTIM Morning Show. We're taking our first short break here. We'll be right back.
Your information station, WTIM.
Here's Cousin Bill from Illinois Paving.
Are you tired of grass in your driveway? Are you tired of buying rock every year, man? Are you tired of the grass and the cracks and the potholes? Or maybe you just need a better solution for your farm road or a large driveway in the country. Something cleaner, something neater. Illinois Paving has many solutions for many budgets. So call the crew today at Illinois Paving. We can help.
Do you need volunteer service hours for graduation? Do you have an itch for spring cleaning? Do you want to make a difference in the life of a child as a mentor? This is Shala Snagel, Executive Director at Kimmer Village. Kimmer Village offers volunteer opportunities for a day, a weekend, or even longer term. Contact Jan Trauber, our volunteer and project coordinator, at 217-226-4451.
Gets results.
Miller Media Group Advertising works for Taylorville Estates. Here's Administrator Tony Clark.
In the past year, we have doubled our census. So that's been impacted mainly by the radio advertising. That is where we do the majority of our advertising, and our census definitely shows that it works. They lead us in the right direction for the season changing, and they anticipate our upcoming needs before we even have to tell them what they are. We've had consistent growth over the past 12 months. Like I said, we've doubled in our census, and that's been the first time in 43 months since prior to COVID that we've gotten to where now we have a waiting list for people to come. So advertising on the radio really does have an impact.
We're all familiar with the three whats. What is it? What can it do for me? And what does it cost? At Country Financial, we can help you find the answers with insurance coverage to help protect what's most important to you, all at a price you can afford. So while you're juggling work and kids while trying to keep an eye on your future, we'll make sure we're one of the first ones there when you need us most. What should you do next? Call Nicole Patrick, your Country Financial representative, at 217-287-2332 to chat about your insurance needs today.
With over 8 hours a day of agriculture programming weekdays and 2 hours on Saturdays, WTIM AM, FM, and online is your ag information station. Listen by tuning in on air or online, and listen to WTIM Ag podcasts anytime.
I'm Perry Stanfa, owner of Central Illinois Truck Service in Greenville. Our certified diesel engine technicians serve customers all over the area. Connect with us by clicking our icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome back into the WTIM Morning Show. We're in the midst of it with Tisha Miller. She's the enrollment coordinator at Lincoln Land Community College in Taylorville. Thanks so much to our live stream sponsors, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark. With Tisha Miller, we've been talking all about the upcoming fall semester at Lincoln Land Community College, and we started talking about the Academy of Lifelong Learners. They have an upcoming program, but what else do you have to say about that, Tisha?
Yeah, so they do have two presentations coming up. The events will be held at our Treader Center at Springfield. The first presentation is August the 8th from 2 to 3. It's titled Latin Hip Hop as New Poetry. So that program is going to have musical videos and lyric examples, and it'll focus on participation and musical enjoyment. So that's going to be an exciting thing to attend. And then also on October the 2nd from 1 to 2, Dorothy Page Turner and Joel Ross, they're nationally known singer-songwriters and educators from Rockford. They're going to feature musical selections from the Great American Songbook. So they'll explore the roots of jazz among enslaved Africans who brought their field hollers, their work songs, and spirituals to the American art form. So, and then Ross, he's also going to demonstrate the evolution of ragtime and stride piano. So those are some exciting events, free of charge to the public. Everyone's invited. We do just ask that anyone interested register, because we do have limited seating available. So if anyone would like to register, our community education department is the contact for that. They can be reached at 217-786-2432.
That is really awesome, and all the genres you guys are covering are really cool too. I think it's I think the involvement of the 50 and older club, they're really going to enjoy that programming there. And what are the dates one more time for those two presentations?
Sure. So the first one is August the 8th from 2 to 3. That's Latin Hip Hop as New Poetry. And then the second one is August the 2nd from 1 to 2.
Awesome. I love the sound of those. That's Tisha Miller, enrollment coordinator at Lincoln Land Community College in Taylorville. Kind of going back to our fall semester conversation here. You guys got some new programs over there at LLCC. Is that right?
We do.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're excited to be offering 3 new programs this fall. We are rolling out our creative writing program, cardiovascular sonography, and workplace dynamics certificate. So
3 very different options right there. Very cool.
Yeah. So the creative writing program, it's going to be like classes, workshops, and it'll also have other activities such as readings, contests, and it's accessible to writers of all levels. So those courses are going to be taught by writers trained in specialties. They have been published in literary journals and with literary presses. So this is kind of unique to community college. You don't see it often at the community college level. So we're excited to be offering it. And it is an associate degree that's, it can be, it does prepare students who are seeking publications in. It can also be used to transfer to a four-year university.
Wow, that's really great there. And with the creative writing classes, I loved taking that, but it was at my four-year university, like you mentioned. And you don't see those often at a community college, but they really tested me in so many different forms of writing. I love those creative writing classes. That's awesome.
Good. Yep. They're exciting. I on the other hand, I would struggle.
I get it.
Join the workforce. So it is in addition to our general sonography program that it's been around for a couple of years now. It focuses more on like abdomen obstetrics, whereas the new program that we're rolling out, the cardiovascular, focuses more on echocardiography, your heart, and then the vascular system. So there will be two different options in sonography now. But again, there is a need for those in our community. So that's a positive thing that we're able to offer them, and then students have jobs available after they complete those.
Awesome.
So, yeah, and that degree will prepare students for the national credentialing exams as well.
Very involved. Class is very involved.
Yeah.
A lot going on there. What about the workplace program? That sounds very interesting.
Yeah, so it's a certificate program, so about 9 months, and it prepares students for professional business environments. So when students complete the certificate program, they're going to have the skills necessary for the Microsoft certification exam. So they're going to have skills in customer relations, Word, Excel, computer applications, and concepts. So it's another great credential to have with that Microsoft certification exam attached to it.
Yeah, it's a super important certification to have if you were trying to make your next employment move into that office setting. That's exactly what you'll need. You need all the Microsoft options right there. So Tisha, we're in our last 2 minutes. Any other exciting things to talk about upcoming this fall semester?
But we are planning our fall welcome for our students at Lincoln Land in Taylorville. So it's coming up on the 12th. So our students should be hearing more about that. Just students who are attending Lincoln Land who are we want to give them that foundation to be successful. So we invite them to come out to our location. They can find their classrooms. We talk about study skills and the resources available to be a successful student with us. So we encourage them, our students who are registered, to check their email and our website to get signed up for that so that they have the best start possible on this fall semester coming up.
Absolutely. Those fall welcomes always seems like something that needs to be attended if you're going to be a new student at LLCC. And anything else that the people need to know in our last minute here, Tisha?
If there's any questions, anything that we've covered today, please visit our website or give us the call out at Lincoln Land at Taylorville, 786-2754.
Absolutely. Perfect. Thanks for working that in there. And thank you, Tisha, for taking the time today to be with us.
Thanks for having us.
Without a doubt, Tisha Miller, enrollment coordinator over at Lincoln Land Community College in Taylorville. A wonderful conversation, talked all about this upcoming fall semester. It's almost here, folks. Can't believe it. Thanks so much to our live stream sponsors, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better at Landmark. We stream live on YouTube at WTIM TV and on Facebook at Taylorville Daily News. You've been listening to WTIM, your information station.
The Big 870 WTIM Assumption Taylorville, 96.1 W241 CF Taylorville, 107.5 W298 CD Shelbyville, 107.